Hi everyone.
Morning.
Welcome back to my channel. I have a guest with me. I was going to have two, but Brooke decided she'd rather go and sit in Auntie Vicky's bed and watch Mr. Dumble. So it's just me and Auntie Vicky today.
Hi.
You may know Auntie Vicky from behind the camera. You hear her giggling a lot. She'd like to show you her pound shop haul. She is a shopper mania, or whatever you want to call it. She does a lot of shopping. She enjoys it apparently, so that's her hobby. We'll leave that there. So she went to the pound shop a few times from what I can see down here. There's a lot of bits and she'd like to share them with you. We have this bag plus about, I want to say about another two-ish spread out. Okay, so she has no idea what to do on my channel, so I shall start with a simple thing which I see and then we'll let Vicky take over and we'll see how long you got. You got 20 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, she talks a lot. Okay, so the first thing Vicky's got from the pound shop, oh, if you don't know, she's my sister. I am allowed to insult her. First thing Vicky got from the pound shop was this stand. I think it's a phone stand, because I've got the same one for Brooke for her tablet. I think it's kind of rubbish. It does topple easily. Comes flat pack in a box. You just put it together like that, I think, and then you just pop your little phone on there. I personally don't like it at all. It doesn't do the job for me. You?
John loves it. I mean,
John's her husband.
My husband. I bought it for John for his phone because he's constantly watching videos. So I thought, hey, why not put a stand on it?
Does he like it?
He does actually.
Do you like it?
Shuts him up, so yeah, it's all good.
Nice. Okay, what's next, Vicky?
Right, pink stuff. This is from one of our favourite YouTube channel watchers, which is Miss Hinch. And she rates this like tremendously. All you have to do is it's like a paste, so you put a thick gloop, as you can see I've used quite a lot. A big gloop in your oven, leave it a few minutes, get a warm cloth, rinse it all off, and good as new.
Heads up, I used it on the oven door, which is glass. I now have a streak of pink stuff on the glass between the two panels. I may have done it wrong. Just be careful, make sure your doors are sealed.
Hers obviously wasn't.
Not a very good cleaner. What's next, Vic?
Ace. I'm going to go now to my stain remover, because being a carer, you obviously get everything on your dress, from everything to paint.
Let's not go there. Yeah.
And also we have to use like petroleum jelly on residents for their arms.
Be quite greasy, can't it?
Yeah, it's very greasy. So I'll put a gloop of this in, along with, which I'll describe later, my colour catcher and my colour grabber, because I tend to shove everything in the wash. And also, these are fantastic. They collect the odd colours that are leaking out, or if you do a multi-wash. So I often put my tights in and they could still leak the black, so these just grab it to save going on my dress, and it's fantastic.
Do you know this one? Do you use it as a pre-treatment?
No, I just put it in the washing machine.
Straight in?
Yeah.
Straight in the main washer with the drum?
In the washer.
Will it work on Brooke's food?
Yep.
Not seen that on
Sold
before.
half a bottle.
Not seen that before. Move on to your next item. I use this version of the stain remover. Obviously Vicky hasn't brought it, she has no need. She has this version, which is the Ace for colours. Why not call it Ace for colours? But yeah, I use this version for Brooke's clothes. I spray it on and then I leave it, and leave it,
that
and
is
leave
really
it,
good.
then rinse it off. Is that any good?
Yeah.
What's that for? Just your hob?
No, just my drawers, my cupboards, my tops.
Cuts through grease and grime.
My hob.
It's good if you're frying then.
Yeah.
Spray and wipe with a clean damp cloth or sponge for stubborn stains. Spray on and leave for 2 minutes.
Everything I tend to have, I leave for 2 minutes and wipe with a warm cloth.
Vegan.
Very vegan.
Cruelty-free. I vouch for this if it's not tested on animals. We'll go with that one. What's next on your list? What's this?
This is my candle lighter. This comes in a pack with a little refill. So for £1 you get a good 3-4 fills.
That's good. You can see how much you've got in there, look.
Yeah.
Can you see? Probably not. Oh, I'm tipping it the wrong way. Can you see the level moving? No, probably not.
Yeah.
There it is.
And
That's cool.
also, with this, there is a child lock.
I'll demonstrate that. Ta-da.
So if I haven't got kids, but when we get little terrors round,
Brooke.
just put it on the lock.
You can say it, Brooke, when you have Brooke round.
We have Brooke round. Put it on the lock and they'll never know. They just think they're lighting away.
Best to keep them out of reach, children, though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, don't leave it lying around.
But when you haven't got children, it's
You don't
hard.
need these things. So, what's this one?
This is my neutral. Is it neutral?
Nutri-Doll.
Nutri-Doll. It's my carpet cleaner. With having muddy boots come trampling through and been nosy Island. Been no.
She hasn't got a hallway. You open
No.
the front door and you go straight into a sitting room. So by having people walking in and out onto her nice rugs, which she likes smelling nice, and plus having a dog, I presume you just sprinkle this on the carpet and then hoover it up?
Yep. And it works absolutely wonders.
Again, this is something I don't use because I make people take their shoes off.
I have a fresh rug every day if I need to.
Do you have to leave it for any time or do you just put it out and hoover it up?
I leave it for about 10 minutes.
Oh, you use it in your car as well, that might be handy.
Have a
Yeah.
drink.
So you got Nutri-Doll. Super fresh.
Sprinkle it on, kettle on, hoover it back up.
And she's got one of my favourites here. You might have heard this in my last pound shop haul, but she's actually brought linen fresh Sephora. That is definitely for me. She had me in mind when she brought that. Probably not. But that's cool. Have you used this yet?
Yes. I'll tell you. No, I haven't.
No,
That
not this one. She has a collection. She has like 20. She's more Sephora obsessed than me.
I do tend to fill a bowl in the kitchen with boiling hot water just before I go to bed. I'll put one or two caps of Zaflora in my bowl of hot water, leave it overnight, excuse me, wake up to a fresh smelling kitchen and bathroom.
Next to petrol, this is the best smell ever. Next to petrol. Petrol wins. Okay, what's next on our list?
My hand soap. Now,
What is it? Imperial Leather, moisturising, antibacterial
Yep.
hand soap, and I nearly got the scent there. Almond oil and vitamin E classic.
okay, so with this, again, being a carer, she's learning the smells off me. Being a carer, I wash my hands constant.
Ooh.
I mean, I put gloves on, I'll do whatever I've got to do, and then I'll still wash my hands again. Don't ask. So, with this is moisturising. So, I'd use it a couple of times and just use it as a hand soap, as it is. Rub it in, and your hands feel really, really soft, really, really nice. So,
It's quite a mild smell, isn't it?
yeah, it's not over strong because when you've got dry hands, you don't want anything to irritate your skin.
Okay. It smells alright. I mean, it's not something I personally buy. I use bars of soap. I'm not a spotty person. But yeah, it smells alright. It seems good. What's these, Victoria?
These are my, again, scented oils. If you have... Do you want to pass my tea lights?
You have so
Behind.
many candles. Where are they? These?
No, the one behind. Right.
These?
Yeah. When you have a... Loads of tea lights. I love my tea lights. When you have tea lights that aren't scented, if you put a couple of drops of that in, again, which is cotton fresh, and it's not flammable. No, I didn't think it was. I use it anyway. Wait till your wax melts a little bit underneath, and then just put a tiny drop in, mix it in, and you'll have the smell of cotton fresh.
This is vanilla.
Vanilla.
This is vanilla. Did you use the cotton fresh already?
Yes.
This is vanilla. I don't like vanilla. That I haven't actually tried that. I haven't put any kind of oils in my candles. I haven't put any oils in my candles. But if you do that, which is perfectly fine, that is down to you. Just keep an eye on it. I'll take for any of my viewers to set their houses on fire, and make sure you blow it out before you leave the room.
This is my Yankee one. But once,
Posh.
when that's gone a flavour, This is actually currently
She means scent.
cinnamon. Scent. When this has run out of scent, wait for it to burn down to an oil. Put a few drops of your oils in, and it tends to reboost it, so you can get another couple of hours.
Okay, so I'll give that a go maybe.
That means I've lost one of those.
Oh, hold on, my bad. She has one vanilla and one sea breeze. I just turned them over. Did you know you brought 2 different ones in one box?
No.
There's no vanilla. At least you've got one vanilla this time. Nothing worse than buying like a vanilla in a box and you get 2 sea breezes. But anyway, the next thing is, I presume, I'll not do this one.
Yeah.
I presume this is for Jonathan. Lynx.
Yes, it is.
Shout out to Jonathan that smells like Africa. Does it smell good?
It does actually.
Yeah.
That's
one of the better ones.
That's what I tried telling you for Scott.
That's
Scott's her partner.
That's yeah. Hey, Scott.
Shout out to Scott.
That's one of the better smelling ones. I don't like the chocolate one. I think it's too sickly and sweet. And I presume this one's for Jonathan as well. And I think he rates this. He's used it. Hi, Jonathan. I've robbed your deodorant. They do this in the pound shop. I know a few people actually like this. Not bad for £1. The cute little glass jar. Not those weird plastic ones.
They are really
I'm not
good.
going to smell it because he's stuck under his arm, so that'll be a bit weird.
John's used that for a good couple of months now and he loves it.
Do you rate it?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Okay. The next thing that I've done is raided. You'll probably notice that I had the same thing in my haul. That's because Vicky brought me exactly the same thing. These fantastic baskets. Want to hold one? Of course she does. These are brilliant. I use mine for sweets, mainly Brooke sweets, because I can hide them away from her.
I use mine from Flora.
And your flannels in your bathroom. I've seen it in that
Yeah.
before. Or like, she'll put John's stuff into one like this. So John will have his bath kind of stuff on the side next to the mirror. And Vicky hasn't got any of hers here because she doesn't use the pound shop one. She has to have special ones, but she'll put hers in her own little box. So that's cool. I've got a bit of a cramp. I'm sorry. That's better. Right, next up.
Right, let's go all home and offices. I've only got one to be fair. Right.
Well, they're obviously rated pretty good then if you've only got one left.
Yeah.
You've used them.
These come in a pack of 4, and they are A4 button document wallets. These are fantastic.
But they come in like one pack of all pink or all black or all clear. I do wish the pound shop would mix them up a little bit.
Yes.
So you can have like say black ones for your bills and pink ones for your personal and clear ones for something else instead of having all black files. I mean, some people might prefer all black files if you haven't got a theme going, but me, I like to have a colour theme. So if I have black for bills and I'll have clear for my car.
Pink for Brooke.
Oh, 1 second. We just get rid of them. I've got a random caller. We don't want to talk to them right now. I'm talking to you and you're more important than that person. So yeah, anyway.
So yeah, basically what I do, Sam's just explained it. I have my little sticky notes wherever John's put them. And could you grab me those folders off there? Just grab me the pile.
Go on then.
This is what I tend to do with them. I have a file.
Make sure you cover your dress and stuff.
Yeah. I have files like these.
We're not going to show you her bank details.
It's not.
Let's just do it like this, look.
Yeah. Okay.
She's not used to this.
No. So I label them up, put them in, and then in my file. And then when John turns around and goes, "Have you got my P45 for the last 3 years?"
I go, yeah, here it is.
Here it is.
Okay, so
Or car details, or as we're currently going through a mortgage.
mortgage details. Okay, so we're going to split this haul into 2 lots, I think, because we have quite a bit going on here, and why not? So I think that's what we're going to do for our first haul. Bit of a random dib dab grab out kind of thing.
Yeah.
What's your favourite item out of this haul?
I think it would be my neutral.
So you prefer neutral rating out of 10?
10.
10?
And
That's
it
a good
smells
5 stars.
amazing.
That's a good 5 stars.
Yeah.
I think that out of Vicky's haul, purely because I killed my oven with this, we won't tell the landlord that. I think, oh, it's alive. I think I'm going to rate this one because I love Soflora and like I just said, second best smell to petrol. So, hey. So, join us again for part 2 of this video where we'll see this bag and a few extra things that are just sitting on the floor.
Yeah.
Vicky will still join us because it is her pound shop haul. She has spent lots of money here.
Always.
Some of the items that she has brought were from like the 25p sale which was on, which some pound stores have still got it.
Yes.
One of my local ones have got like a little strap, and that was kind of, this one was 25p, and this one I think was 25p, or it is now at least, it wasn't when Vicky brought it. So I do advise you looking in those sections, there's still a little bit of good stuff there. But otherwise, join us again for part 2 of this haul.
Bye.
And I'll see you soon. Bye.